Hello and welcome to the Press Enterprise High School Football Video Podcast. My name is Tim Hare. I'm the Press Enterprise Sports Editor. I've got Dan Reilly, the Assistant Sports Editor, sitting here with me, and we're going to be talking about some Warrior Run Defenders football. Full disclosure, I have not covered Warrior Run once this year.
Me either.
But we are familiar with the Defenders, and we're going to be talking about what the first half has looked like, what the second half might look like. First of all, did you see Warrior Run being 2-3 at this point?
At this point, actually no.
Yeah, me neither.
I really didn't. You figure, I thought, I didn't know too much about Milton heading in. I wasn't sure if Milton was going to win that game, if Warrior Run was. And to be honest with you, I wasn't sure, we both weren't sure what kind of game Warrior Run Hughesville was going to be last week. And
sure. And I was impressed with what Warrior Run did against pretty good Hughesville.
Yeah, to hold them to 21 points. They didn't score, but, you know, that's a, like you said, a very good Hughesville team.
And not only did they only give up 21 points, but one's a punt return, and one is, I believe, a kickoff return that set up a short field for Hughesville. So the defense did a pretty good job, only giving up 14 points and one touchdown coming on a short field. Now, I know with Warrior Run, the story coming out of their camp was, you know, they'd lost so much at the skill positions to graduation, but they felt like they were pretty good along the lines. And then going into week one, they play Muncie. You don't know, what Warrior Run's bringing to the table. They had a quarterback battle.
I was going to say, we didn't even know who the quarterback was going to be.
It was like a phone call like the Wednesday before. The first
who's
game.
your starting quarterback?
Right. And they go out in the opener and they lose 35-0 to Muncie. I just didn't think they'd be at this point after that loss where Junior Ramos from Muncie ran all over them. They are right now, I'm looking at the District 4 playoff point sheet. They're in better shape right now than Danville. They're right behind Wyalusing, who's 4-1. I didn't see the first half going this way from Warrior Run.
I don't know if anyone did, really. I mean, that might fall back, some of that, on quarterback Gabe Janzelavich.
Yeah, I was going to say, he's been a very pleasant surprise. Seems to take care of the ball very well.
Yeah.
I think they set him up well in that offense. It's not a lot of downfield passing. The line gives them enough time to get rid of, passes for 8, 9 a pop.
Absolutely. Just looking at his stats right now, he's completing over 50% of his passes, almost 600 yards, 3 scores. Not bad. That's not bad for a guy who wasn't sure if he was even going to be the starting quarterback heading into week 1.
Now, it seems like the theme of what we've said so far has been that we feel like we underestimated Warrior Run through the first 5 weeks. I don't think they go to the playoffs, even though they're 10th in standings and 8 go.
Right.
Am I underestimating Warrior Run to say that I don't think they go to the playoffs?
I don't think so. I think it's a similar situation to what Danville's in right now, in terms of they're close, but not. Seems like everyone else in District 4 Class AA that's in the playoff race right now, probably a little more well-rounded teams. I just don't know if Warrior Run can sneak in there.
Well, the problem is the schedule. In the second half, they play the 3 best teams in their division in Southern, Mount Carmel, and Lewisburg. And that's 3 very good defensive teams, and Lewisburg and Southern especially, pretty potent on offense.
It's going to make it difficult for the defenders to score some points in those weeks.
And then I feel like this week with North Penn is a very winnable game. I think Warrior Run wins that game.
Okay.
But I don't know if they win a game after that, because you look at Southern, boom. Mount Carmel, boom. Lewisburg, boom. Then you end with Danville.
Right.
So you could be looking at you're 2-3 at the midway point. You finish 3-7.
Yeah, that very well could be the case. They could even finish 2-8. Who knows? If
North Penn's not a gimme.
Right. Yeah. If they can beat North Penn, get some momentum, you're sitting at 3-3 with Southern, Mount Carmel, Lewisburg on the horizon. That's probably a better case scenario than possibly what the defenders had in mind this year.
It's certainly less bleak.
Less bleak, yeah, absolutely.
Well, that was everything we had to say about Warrior Run football, but if you enjoyed what you heard, or if you want to hear about any of our other teams in the Press Enterprise coverage area, please check out our podcasts. There will be 8 others on the other teams that we cover. Or if you'd like to read the stories that we do, or the tweets that we do from the games, or the preview material that we do in the weekly playbook, please check out pressenterpriseonline.com. It is just full of football content, so go check it out, read it, enjoy it, love it. I am Press Enterprise Sports Editor Tim Hare. This is Assistant Editor Dan Reilly, and we will see you next week.